Alright, yo, what is up guys, just Rick here, and we're going to be doing another dungeon for today. I did want to show you guys as to a cool little feature of the game. It does have different rewards on the dungeon, and as you guys can see, I did get the large drill reward, and it shows you actually what you get from each difficulty, so that is a really cool feature, and I wish more games did this, especially C9, to tell you just where you can get some of these really important items before you even go into the dungeon. So as you can see, if I do it on normal difficulty, I have no chance to get any kind of rare item, just this one. But if I do it on hard, I can get this elite grade hand blade, which is better than the rare grade. So pretty cool feature if you ask me. So I'm going to be jumping into the cargo airship on hard difficulty here. Just going solo right now. And as you can see on the map stream, guys, we do have different paths to choose from. But again, the combat is still similar to what you saw last time. Just go into the room, you have to kill all the mobs. Cool little feature is that they actually tell you which ones are mobs that need to be killed for quests. And as you can see there, I'm partly done with it as well. So, yeah, cool supers, I gotta say. There's a monster card I think I just picked up right there, or something. And building up my mana using the light attacks right now because I am in blue sword mode, after which I will be building up the red sword attack. So preferably you should be using most of your light attack combos, and I don't really know very good combos, I don't think. I've only done a slight bit of research on that, but I seem to be gunning along pretty good. And get killed, bitch. So right now I want to use mostly light attacks so I can build up my red bar, and then I'll use the strong attacks to build up or use up the shining red bar and then build up the blue bar. If that doesn't make any sense, you will see when I am playing, so that should make sense though, because you better understand me. Now that doesn't mean you have to do it, but suggest it if you want to capitalize on the little bonus feature that they got going here. So one little gripe I have with a lot of instance-based games is that they force you to kill all the mobs sometimes. And I wish that they only had target mobs like they do in C9. I think C9 is one of the few games that do that, is they have target mobs. Are you serious? I got one through the door. So you gotta break the door before you go into the next gate. C9 has target mobs, so in that case you don't have to kill every single mob just to get into the next room of or area of the dungeon, which is something that a lot of games don't do. They force you to kill every single possible mob, which it seems like it's punishing you. But, you know, I think if you skip a mob, the punishment should be losing EXP for doing that. And that should be punishment enough. If you want to clear the dungeon as half-assed as possible, I think any game should allow you to do that. So this game doesn't. It forces you to kill every single mob, which sometimes can be a big annoyance because you're just trying to get to the boss or something, or beat a quest, and you don't want to sit here and waste all your time trying to look for a mob that's eluded you until you know, waste a lot of time doing that, is what I'm saying here. So just a little gripe. I mean, that's not going to change this game at all. I mean, pretty much that's how a lot of games are. I just wish that they weren't. So using my strong attacks now to build up the blue bar, and I usually use the strong attacks anyway because this combo right here is like pretty seamless, and I can spam it and it does a ton of damage, but you can capitalize on both. Yeah. Oh, I totally missed that. I wasted a ton of mana for it. So yeah, as you saw there, I thought I killed everything, but there is a big indicator for there being a mob way back here. This healer likes to run away from combat and just heal its friends, so understandable mob design, but again, I just wish you didn't have to kill all of them. Waste a bunch of time. So break this door. So I think this is the last dungeon for this area, the cargo airship. And the next area was basically like the next continent in C9. Obviously harder mobs. I think it starts at level 30, so I'm a little bit over leveled, I believe. Don't quote me on that, but who cares? I still got a bunch of quests around here, so found that some of the best ways to farm is to try and group them all together. You do actually pick up aggro, but only after you hit them, and only against certain mobs that respond to aggro. Like this mob doesn't. He just likes running away, so And there he goes jumping around. You piece of shit, die already. Alright, he's dead. Okay, gotta get used to the platforming controls. I'm a big fan of platformers, but not on the PC, so you can actually use, I did plug in my controller, guys. You can actually use a controller, and this is a very simple game to do that on. The only problem I have is that some inputs, especially this input right there, the jump attack, are much easier performed on a keyboard just because you can do like better than you can on a D-pad. Yeah, it's hard to explain. You can certainly do it on a D-pad. I just think it's easier personally on the keyboard to do it much more efficient and precise. Which I mean, you basically have to press forward, forward, up, and quick succession, like repeatedly, if you want to keep spamming that. So, which is something I think I do better with keyboard and mouse, so, or just keyboard. So, other than that, guys, I mean, this is pretty much the gameplay, guys. So for PvE, may seem kind of dull. I don't know. For me, it felt kind of dull, but it is mindless fun. I mean, you're just kind of leveling up, and like I said, I am almost the third, which is the last job change class, and I've only played this game for a few days, like legitimate played, like didn't play C9, played this instead. So that is a pretty quick rate to get to the last job change. I don't think it's close to the max level, but at least you can get to the job changes and get to feel your final class out as quickly as possible. And this is a map right here that seems like it goes pretty dynamic in that it kind of turns the camera on you, so it's not completely 2D, which is pretty cool. Kind of changes the camera on you. You can get into the back area right here. And very intuitive design. I mean, it's not like you're confused about it or anything. You just walk on the chain there and do that. I should be using more of my skills to be doing this faster, and not spamming that skill on weak mobs. Okay, there you go. And here it goes. So I'm stuck up here, and there's a mob all the way down there, which I forgot to get. My fault. Again, it's the healer, you piece of shit. Stop running, you bitch. Alright, there you go. So I don't know, you guys let me know in the description below what you guys think of the Elsword videos. If you guys want to see more, I know you guys want to see some PvP action, and I want to show it to you guys, but I want to get Lord Knight first. I think that is a much bigger priority for me. And Utah has reached level 60. What is this? Just invisible thing? So 60 seems to be the max level cap, guys. So 35 is the job change for the third job change. So 60 seems to be the level cap, as it has just broadcasted that somebody has reached level 60, which not a lot of games do that. I think C9 should do that. It's a pretty cool little feature. DFO was the first game I remember that did that rewarded me, and it told everybody, and they were like congratulating me. I was like, oh, that's really cool. So cool little feature. I forgot to turn on my ultimate buff right there, which uses up my balls under my character. This guy is pretty easy. What the hell? And big explosion. Pretty cool. Oh, it's this guy. Alright. This guy came out of the exploding rubble. And that's what that little indication was. So I do have a counterattack, which if I can land it, if he actually attacks, I can actually punish with the launcher. And I'm not getting it, so I don't know if I can't do it against bosses or if I'm just not timing it correctly, but whatever. You guys get the idea with the parry, so that's going to be very useful in PvP, I can only assume. So stabby. Wow, no wonder the first boss was easier. And I am actually in red mode, so my strong attacks do like tons of damage. And there you go, guys. So there's a quick dungeon right there. Again, let me know in the comments below what you guys want to see. I got a hand blade. Wow, I got another unique item, guys. Let me know in the comments below if you guys think I should make more Elsword videos and what you guys want to see. And man, I just got another rare. Can you believe that? Another unique item? They must be like high rate to get, because there it is, guys. Man, that is twice. Been recording and I get a unique. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. If you guys want that unique, I'll give it to you, because I'm not going to make that character. But I will catch you guys later. Don't forget to subscribe.